Things you're going to want to have when you go to do a merchant demo: sample single price invoice, sample dual price, and our pricing information. Now, in this scenario, I'm going to describe what I do when I'm with a shop in person. Online might be a little different, but here's what I like to do. First of all, I want the merchant at their computer. I don't want to show them on my tablet, my laptop, and I don't want to stand at their computer. If they're working the mouse, then they're really going to pay attention to what you're doing. If you stand there and do it, they might zone out or get distracted. So I start on the home screen and I point out customer approved estimates. So I would say, click on estimate number 427. All right, so they come over and they click. Now I've got a sample estimate here that's already been approved. And so I point out, if you start on the left, we have the date it was created, when the customer signed it, a summary of your profit and loss. And over on the right, we have your info. And if you notice here, this is really busy. When we get our labor from Parts Tech from the labor guide, it comes over on every line item. So I like to do this: collapse the labor. Then it's much easier. And I point out this is a sample dual price. So notice every line item has both rates, card and cash. Then I'm going to go back to the home screen. Now this example, point to 416, this is a cash discount. Everything is the same except the final price has the card fees already built in. So it's not showing both prices on every single line. It just shows the higher card price with an optional cash discount. Very easy to understand that when there is a visual in front of them. So now I'm going to have them go back to the home screen, or maybe they want to see the line items. So I might say, click Edit. Okay, great. This is your line item view. On the left, you have a summary. And if you need the customer details, you can click on that. Any notes from the customer show up here. While you're making the repair, you document everything here in fulfillment notes. And if you notice anything during the repair you want to let the customer know about, add a feedback note. As you can see, we already have things entered. Anytime you need to change something, you just pop right on here and change it. It's very easy. You can delete line items. You can add your labor and show them, some pre-configured things maybe that you have. This is where it's really important to know the software. In the early stages, it's fine to rely on us to do your demos, but you're going to have more success when you can do them yourself, especially on the spot. I walked into a shop recently and I had talked with them in the past, and they said, sure, come on around here and show me what you got. So I did. I walked right around the counter, logged them in, and we went through it. I like to point out our categories. We got labor, parts. These are parts you can order online, or you can add a part if you already have it in the shop. Miscellaneous, and this is very important, non-tax, no fee. What the heck is that, right? Because it shows up here, NTNF. This is where we add state inspections or anything that cannot have a card fee added to it. So notice we've entered $21 for that state inspection. Let's see how it looks. Notice, no fee. Very important for compliance. In some states, you cannot adjust the prices that the state sets for emissions or whatever else. Okay, so we're back on the home screen. What are you most curious about? And I'm going to let them tell me, well, I need to know how to look up my customers. Oh, that's easy. Advanced Global Search, just start typing in their name. And there you go. Once you type 3 letters of the first or last name, you'll have them appear in that list. Now we have our expanded customer view with all their information. So if a customer calls, wants to schedule an appointment, type in their name, here they are. Just click add appointment and you're ready to go. Back to the home screen, they might want to say, well, how do I create an estimate? Okay, great. New estimate invoice. If the customer is already in the system, again, just start typing their name. If they have a vehicle on file, select it from the drop-down. If it's a new vehicle, you can look that up by plate or by VIN number. Enter the odometer reading. So we'll just select that, make up a number. So here's where you determine how your price looks. Which did you like better, the cash discount or the dual pricing? Well, I don't remember how they look. Oh, well, just our tooltip will give you an example. And then you can show them this. So we have our cash discount. We can disable the cash discount, take it off. It still builds in the card fees, but some people only want to show one price. Well, what about that dual price? Oh, that looks like this. All right, and you just show them. Single price with a cash discount, dual price on every line. Great, easy. I like the cash discount. Great, so we'll set that. Make sure you have a technician in your demo, and any intake notes are going to go here, and save and go to line items. All right. Now we've got a connected Parts Tech account, which your demo has. Let's open a Parts Tech session. All right, now let's say you're doing a front brake job. Our Pro plan includes this jobs feature where you just click on the job and you have a list of things you typically need. And here's your connected supplier accounts. You can have as many as you want up here to toggle back and forth from. So we'll select Napa. Notice it's in green, so that's great for delivery. You want to make sure if it's in orange, and there's one. So if it's in orange, that means, hey, not coming from your local nearby parts. It'll still come from Napa, but it'll be a different store, and that impacts delivery times. All right, so let's add this to the cart. Notice it moved right on to the next thing that may be needed. Oh, I already have that in stock. Oh, no problem. Skip it. All right, great. Add that to the cart. And if you're subscribed to the Pro plan with the labor guide, you can look up your labor rate here. So what would you like us to add? Okay, this, and this. Great, add that. Anything else? Nope. Okay, that's all I need. Great. Submit quote. And now you have the items right on the estimate. All right, so what comes over is the rate that you have already determined for your tech. Assign that to your tech, and we will have a feature to select all soon. Enter your cost per technician if you haven't done so, and I didn't in this example, so we'll just enter 44. And what else do we have? Parts. This is the suggested retail price. I can change that if I want. Easy. And that's it. Let's see how it looks. All right, there's your estimate. It's that easy. And now you need to send that to your customer for approval because they left. You don't even have to call them. Manage approval, send link. Look at their numbers right there. Bam, send it out by text or by email. Here's what your customer will see. A nice introduction from your shop. View the estimate. And there's both prices. They can sign it, approve, and they're all set. And when you go back now to your home screen, there it is. There's your approved estimate. I signed it. Date, time, all ready to go. Great. Let's get it into a bay and fix it. All right. Convert to repair order. There you go. Now it's open. It's an open RO. They can begin to do the work. They can edit, make notes. back on the home screen. All your open repair orders are right here. And that's it. Great. Okay, so what if a customer comes in and they're ready to make their payment? How do I find the invoice? Couple options. One, you can click View Estimates and Invoices. A quicker way, just enter their name. And there they are. And here is the invoice right here. Look at that. Oh, great. Apply payment. Cash shows the cash amount. Card shows the card amount. You could send that right to the terminal on the counter and it's ready for the card. If they're not here, send them a payment link, email or text. And those all show up in our card payments report. None for today, but they would show up here. Any appointments for the day are right here. Click on the customer to view, reschedule if needed. Very simple to use, very self-explanatory. Your upcoming appointments are right in the calendar. If you see a little number in red, that is your upcoming appointment. All right, I got a new customer. What do I do? Well, are you ready to create an estimate or just enter them? I just want to enter them for now. Add a customer, name, and have them do one, We don't need to enter an address. We can skip that, put in the phone, and create. That's it. Or create and view. When you hit create and view, it opens up the expanded customer portal. All right, what else do you want to see? Well, I like to have a daily summary of my transactions. All right, that's where you're going to pull out your sample of a daily discount report. That actually should be one of the things you need to do a demo. So we have that. You can download it if you don't have one. But right here is where you see that. And of course, we don't have any for today. I might have some here, have a date selected where maybe you've got some payments, and then you can show them what it looks like. Your configurations are over here on the right lower screen. This is where you add your techs. A technician can be a system user who already has a login to the software, or just enter their name. So you don't have to give them a login if you don't want to. Your account information is here. Upload your logo, put in your header for shop hours, shop ID, sales tax rates. When they change, you can update it here. Disclaimers. Do you have disclaimers that you use now? Customer says, yeah, we do. So, great. We can add those for you, or we can pre-populate it with what we have. Easy. Compliance. Tips for providing a good customer experience. Instead of saying surcharge or card fees, which we never ever say, we present it like this. Hey, the total for your repair is $879. We do offer a cash discount. It brings us down to $820, $830, or whatever the number is. Maybe they need pricing signs. We can order them pricing signs and ship them right to them, no cost. This is what they look like. They can upload their logo. They can upload their existing pricing. Very convenient. Now, if they have pricing signs in the shop, currently an oil change is $79. They're going to want to change that now. The new price is $82.16. That's all you got to show, just the higher card price. They can show both if they want, but Visa, MasterCard, card brands require just show the higher price and you're good to go. Connections. That's where we connect the Parts Tech account, QuickBooks, import your customers, which I highly recommend having us help with. And this is where we connect the payment processing. Okay, what other questions do you have, Mr. Customer? Well, they might say, I'd like to get a report of my labor or my parts. Okay, reporting is fairly basic right now, but it does get the job done. We have a report by item. Select your dates, system user, and your category. Now, you want to see all your labor? Just run it like that. Or you want to see individual labor? You can select it from here. So if you know that labor 1 is technician 1, you can see the labor for tech 1 by running the report like this. And the reports are downloadable in Excel. So again, very easy, very straightforward, categories for parts, labor, and so on. Well, what else? How do I get into Parts Tech to see my orders? Well, we have a link right here, and if you're logged in, and I'm not, but if you're logged in, it would bring them right to the account. Another quick way is to just grab an estimate, click Edit, and open Parts Tech session. There they are, right in their account. They can see their settings, orders, and anything they might need. Use the back arrow when they're done, and that's it. Back to the home screen. A summary of upcoming appointments is here. Card payments go here. Paid invoices, like for sales tax and stuff like that, select your dates, and it will show all of your sales tax liabilities that you can download. Or if you want, you can even go to users and give your bookkeeper a free account. So really, that's how I like to do it. We do show them the user guide. Very easy to use, very clean. We have short videos on every topic, so they don't have to spend 40 minutes watching a video. And that's right in the header. EUA, those are our terms and conditions. Billing, self-explanatory. So that really is a snapshot of our features and capabilities right now. You can always show them our planned upcoming features right on our website, shoprateremover.com, and you can bring them to this page here, upcoming features. So this is a list of what we're working on. We want to make this robust. We want it to be a one-stop shop for everything you need. So that is our plan. All right, I hope this was helpful. Let us know what you need if you have any questions.